Hi everybody, it's me, Jenny. Welcome back to Craft Creations. So, I just tried to do this video and my damn thing broke. I've had nothing but issues with this machine since I've got it. Anywho, I wanted to try to show you because I have a huge cutting machine, so I can't pick it up. But anyway, so I need to apologize also because when I came on to do the video for the die that I purchased from My Crafting World Designs, the pocket letter die, I just assumed you all knew what a pocket letter was, and boy was I wrong to assume. So I do apologize. There are a lot of you that do know, but there are a lot that don't. So I am going to show you what a pocket letter is, how you make one, and all of that. And it's great for the die too, because it just makes life so much easier. That's number one. Number two, what was number two? I don't know. My mind is so brain frogged right now because I got so upset with this thing. So let's just get into it. How do you make a pocket letter? Now, like I had said and mentioned in my other video, it's been a while since I've made a pocket letter or have even done a swap. Oh, thank you so much to everyone who reached out and wants to do a swap with me. I just love you guys so much. Oh my gosh. So please keep them coming. Please. There's no such thing as too much. So yeah, I mean, I would love to swap with all of you if I can. That would be fantastic. But do not worry if you've never done this before. I promise you, as you know, if you saw the other video, I have binders and binders full of pocket letters that I have received over the years. And I have to tell you, some of my favorite, and I mean favorite pocket letters are from newbies. People who have never crafted before, people who have never done a pocket letter before. I don't know what it is, but they are truly my favorite pocket letters, the ones that were brand new at it. So if you feel like, oh, well, you know, I'm not a seasoned crafter, I can't, honey, I hope I don't disappoint you. That's truly how I feel. So if you would like to swap, please, we can do it just between the two of us. We could put it on social media. It doesn't matter. Whatever you guys want to do, I am game for anything. I just want to swap. I love the idea of it. Also, I don't remember all of the questions, and you know, some people are different and some groups are different, so I will definitely look those questions up and then, you know, talk about it between us if we're going to swap or whatever. But normally a pocket letter is it's a way to get to know somebody. It's kind of like a letter because there's questions that you have to answer. Well, you don't have to, but that you answer about yourself. And if there's something that you want to know about your partner, you can ask them to answer that question. And then you just put a few goodies in the back, and it's just like a way to pen pal with receiving goodies. And I don't know. I just love it. I think it's such a fun, fantastic way to communicate with each other. And anywho, so let's do the die first, and then we'll get into the logistics of the pocket letter. So the die is amazing because, again, it takes all the guesswork out of it. So I did cut these out on my bigger machine because this one is now broken, and I'm probably going to have to ditch it. But okay, so what you get in this die is a bunch of stuff. Let me make sure I'm not hiding any pieces. Okay. So now we're not going to use the special pieces like the gingerbread and the flowers this time because, I mean, they're kind of self-explanatory. So what you get is you get the actual size, which is wonderful because, guys, I used to have to take, let me show you. I used to have to take the pocket letter. Now, this is a pocket letter form, I guess, or whatever. Basically what this is, I always got mine at Walmart. They're trading card, like for baseball cards. If you put your football cards in there and like you keep them in a binder to keep them protected. That is what a pocket letter is made from. So I go to Walmart and I buy myself a big old pack, and I've had this one for years now. But you could also go to the Paper Studio has these refill pages. So basically it's the same thing. It's just, it's a little different, but it's the same size. You get 3 across. So you get 3 rows. Now, when you want to do a mini, you don't want to do the whole thing. You just cut in the middle of one of these. Just make sure you don't cut on, you know, like where this is closed. Because then all your stuff will fall through. So, but we'll do that. Well, I'm going to get to that part when we get there. But so basically you can buy these at Walmart or any kind of store like that, or Michael's or anywhere that sells trading cards or refill pages for, this is for a 3-ring albums. But again, it's the same thing. I think this was gifted to me, and there is a ton. Oh, and there's some in the back too. Okay. Yeah, and this is for like a different kind of album, but there's just a ton in here. But I'll tell you, when I was doing this, and this was several years ago, the cheapest place to get them and the best bang for your buck was always Walmart, because you got a lot more. Some people used to get upset because they have this thing here on the side, and it says Pro, I don't know, Pro something. But I cover all that up with my decoration. So to me, it didn't matter. And like I said, you get a ton for your thing. But anyway, so what I used to have to do is, now you guys are going to laugh at me, but just let's pretend here. I would take the sheet or paper that I'm going to use. I would put this here and I would try to draw, like trace it and then cut it. Oh, it was such a pain in the ass. You have no idea. So the wonderful thing about this die is that now you don't have to do that. This is the same exact die, or the same exact size as the standard pocket letter size. So it would fit this, it would fit the one that I showed you just then. So this is wonderful. You do not have to use, this is just a layering piece if you want to like cut out 2 different things. But you do not have to use this. This is the only one that you need if you want to just cut out. I like doing the background effect with the die. I have to be honest, if I wasn't using this die, I probably would just cut out this in this size and just use that, because it would just save a lot of work for myself. But because the die is here and it's usable and it's so easy, that's what I'm doing. So I am layering my pieces behind pink because I thought pink would be good. And it's just a very little bit. It's not a lot. So I will layer this on top of there. So this will be one. And then I cut it out again here. This will be the middle one. And then this will be the side. Easy peasy. And then with the envelopes, or the pockets, excuse me, sorry. So again, there's really only 2 dies that are necessary in this pocket letter die thing, but I like the layering and I like the look of it. So for me, I will definitely use this. So this is the pocket, and this is the layering piece for the outside of the pocket. So I cut these out 3 times. Now, if you do a full pocket letter, you'll need 9, but I'm showing you what a full pocket letter looks like, but I'm actually just going to decorate a mini one here, because otherwise, guys, we're going to be here forever. So this is the page that I chose to use. So I cut those out. This is the pocket. So this is one layering piece, that is another, and then this is another. Okay, so basically I am going to tape. Now you can use glue. I don't suggest you use glue only because it gets wrinkly with the paper. I don't know. To me, the presentation is important. Not, you know, greatly important, but I just think tape makes it better. And then especially if you're going to keep it, and you're going to keep it for a long time, I just think the tape works better. So I'm going to put all of this together, and then I will come back and we will put it in the pocket letter, and then I'll show you how it all works. Okay, so give me 1 second and I will be back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. All right, so now everything is put together. I taped these on, and then I did the pockets in the back. What did I do? Oh, right here. So you have the pockets. Now you could do the pockets on the back of your paper or on the back of the pocket letter. I chose to do it on the paper in my last video, and then the middle one I did on the outside, but it's whatever you want to do. So now we're going to put your paper in here and see how perfectly it fits. You don't even have to worry about it, which I love to pieces. You have no idea. Okay, so that's the first one. Now remember, you do not have to use the layering pieces for this or even for this. You could just cut it out in regular, like your printed or pretty paper. Totally up to you. And now if you were doing the whole thing, you take all of your pieces that are either decorated or however you want to do it, plain. I mean, I've seen it. I've done it myself where all the paper is plain. And then like you just decorate the outside instead of the inside, which is kind of cool depending on, you know, what you do. Oh, the hell is that? I don't know. Oh. Okay, it was on the outside. Whew. Okay, so this is a full pocket letter, all 9 spots. Okay, now it would be decorated, but I just wanted to show you again, you can get these at Walmart, any store like that. It comes in a package. Unfortunately, I don't have the original package. I've had these for so long, but I just checked and they still do sell them. You can get them online or go into the store and get them, or that Paper Studio has refill. Just make sure that if you're doing a basic pocket letter swap, that you talk to your partner about having a mini, which is just the 3, or a full one, which is the 9 in this size though. You know, you work it out with your partner. Now, like I said, I wanted to show you what a full pocket letter looked like. Now I'm going to cut it to make it a mini. So now remember, out of one of these, you get 3 minis. So you get 1, 2, 3. You just have to be careful that where you cut, you don't cut the bottom so that your stuff falls right through, because then that defeats the purpose. So we're going to be, so what happened? Oh, this is why. I was going to say, why do I have one that is, first of all, an extra, and then this one that's all janky? Okay, so I think, yeah, that's better. It's like, what the hell's going on? Okay, so I don't know if you're going to see it in... So right here is where it cinches together. So you do not want to cut on that. So you want to make sure that you cut right below it, which would be about here. Now, again, I suck at cutting a straight line, but I just want to make sure that I am not cutting on the part that is closed, because then that will screw it up. So there you go. So here is my mini. And I didn't cut on the thing, so nothing will fall out. Let's just double check and make sure. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now you can decorate it, or you could just leave it like this, throw some goodies in the back, and you're done. But you know me, I love going crazy, and I love decorating the sides with trim or anything, everything, flowers, you name it, bows. I mean, I use it all. So again, you can even send a pocket letter with 6, whatever you and your partner decide on, which I think is also pretty cool. I usually like doing the bigger, like the 9 one, because you could do a whole story. You know what I mean? Like you can have a page that tells a story, and if you cut it in the right way, it just kind of all blends together, and I love that. But that's a whole nother issue. But some of you really had no idea, like, how do you do the plastic? And I didn't even think about that. Those were all questions I had when I first started, but you know, that was years ago. So they were great questions, and I do apologize that I didn't say it or get into it in my last video. But this is, again, just a fun, great way to do paper crafting, to send a little happy mail, and to get to know somebody, you know? So yeah, so now I'll go off camera and decorate this and use it for a swap. But yeah, so that's it. That is what a pocket letter is. This is a mini, and then together, this is a full. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you get it now, if you understand. And again, you can just send me an email like you did. That is fine. Because I got believe it or not, I got a bunch of people who had asked, like, well, I don't get it. I don't know. Which, again, I apologize. Assumption is never good. So, but yeah, so this, I love it. And also it's quick and easy. Like in a day, oh my gosh, the amount of pocket letters you could do are insane. So, yeah, so have fun. Make sure you get yourself the die because, again, it takes all the guesswork out of it. You don't have to sit and measure or trace to, you know, because even no matter how many times I think I got it perfect, I don't have to trim on one side or because I can't cut a straight line. Like, oh, such a hot mess. So this die is a lifesaver. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you, and I know a bunch of you got the die, so yay for you. I'm so excited. And if you want to swap when your die comes in, just let me know. I would be so happy. You can email me. All my information is in the link tree, which is in the description bar below. Okay, and I will also list the paper for Decorate Your Life and, of course, the one for the die. And yeah, all right, love you guys, and I hope this helped. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.